Tejaswi, an IIT Madras alumnus, works for an IT firm in Bangalore. Every evening, his house turns into a coaching class for a few children who study in a nearby government school.
ನಮಗೆ 8ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಂದ ತೇಜಸ್ವಿ ಅವರು ಪರಿಚಯ. ಆಗಲಿಂದ ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡ, ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷು, ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್, ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸು, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ 5 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ.
Regularly around 3 to 4 people are here over the weekdays, Monday to Friday. Then Friday to Saturday, 2-3 more will increase. And during exam season, there will be at least 10 kids here.
On Saturdays, Tejaswi and a few other volunteers visit a government school at Herald. They spend a few hours trying to help out students and teachers.
So we go there, spend time with children every weekend. We split the class into 6 groups so that there is individual attention. Started with spoken English, then we understood that just spoken English is not enough. Then we expanded our scope. Sometimes we go on Sundays also. As exams approach, then our intervention also increases.
They realized early that teaching a few hours a week was not enough. The kids needed more attention to make any meaningful progress.
Then we started realizing that this is not actually bringing any difference if we just go on a weekend and pat ourselves that we are doing good. So if you have to make this process efficient, we'll have to stay together, we'll have to be like friends.
Usually Saturday Sundays illé irtini, amele pratidina like 4 to night 8:30 ganta illé irtini.
We cook food together and then we have food. Sometimes after lunch we spend time. I don't have a TV, so in the laptop itself we try to see either a documentary or a movie, depending on the mood.
For Tejaswi, teaching is not just rehashing what is printed in the books. It is more hands-on, more connected to real life. The idea is to do more than turning young students into future software engineers.
The approach here is to just ignite that thinking process. Wherever possible, we do experiments. Either it could be physics-based experiments, biology-based experiments, or math-based experiments. Or it could be an experiment outside on the soil or in a lake bed. We go out to a lake, then understand what is the ecosystem there, how birds, trees, sand, water interact. These are different approaches we try to do. It is more of experience-based activity.
ಬಂದು ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂಥರ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಏನೋ ಅಂತ.
The primary purpose of education should be to integrate everybody and make sure that they actively participate in our democracy.
The effort of these volunteers is helping children do better in school. Their impact seems to be going beyond the individual success.
Just because science is in English, compulsory you have to study science in English in PUC. Many children, most of them, have this fear that we have studied in Kannada medium and then how can we cope with English in a sudden transition. Only after we started going, children have started taking science as a subject in their PUC levels.
ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಆದರೆ ಬಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಡೆರಿವೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಮ್ಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇವ್ರದ್ರ ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು, ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಯಿಂದ ಈ ಸಮ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಈ ಥರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ A to Z ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Tejaswi's passion for teaching started early. It continued in the college as well.
These things started from my family, probably some 20-25 years back. That is when my parents encouraged both me and my sister to spend time with my maid, Parvati, teaching her how to read and write Kannada. I was in Madras, IIT Madras. Then we had a study circle called the Vivekananda Study Circle. We used to spend time with the slum kids, teaching them basic math, basic science, and most importantly basic hygiene. After I moved to Bangalore 7 years back, and this started taking concrete form.
He says he is not one of his kind. Many people see techies as a self-seeking, socially insensitive class. Tejaswi disagrees.
There are so many volunteers who come over their weekends. They spend their weekends working from early hours of the day, from probably 8 in the morning and going back 8 in the evening. It is a very tall order to ask everybody to spend every weekend. It is not at all practical. But even then, there are so many people who want to contribute. Even if they cannot contribute their time, they invest enthusiasm. They support volunteers who go there. They invest money, and many of them have adopted different children as mentors. I mean, they don't keep the children in their houses, but they act as mentors. So it is not completely, I don't agree completely that techies are very selfish. That is a very narrow view.
Tejaswi came to Bangalore 7 years ago and has been teaching since then. This is a small initiative but powerful enough to change a few lives.
So at the end of the day, yes, I'm happy, and I also feel that there is a lot more to do.